Welcome to the Kelley Show Podcast. I messed up my own intro after telling you what to do. Fuck.
I'm a bit.
Ah! Oh, okay. Take 3. Welcome to the Kelley Show Podcast, where we do it when we do it like it's for TV. I go by the name of Eric Keller II, and this is my show. And I have my rapping ass, butterscotch in your back pocket, double, gentlemen, She Will for Will.
What up? It's She Will for Will, aka Hill for Real, aka We Spill for Bills, aka Wells Fargo. And you can take that to the bank, bitch. I still got it. What's up?
There you go.
I told you it's still there.
He didn't even miss.
It's second nature.
It is, but no, for real, it really is one of my favorite parts of listening to the podcast. Like, I listen to our podcast all the time, and literally, it brings me so much joy to hear you do it so well. Like, it's just, there's not too many things that get so consistent to a point where it's like, damn, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Now that you put it like that, okay, I got you.
Excellent.
They do it.
Yes. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if the last episode we announced this, but she is now officially a part of the Kelley Show Podcast, our closer, our G. I call her Typhoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiff from Tiff's Braids.
It's your girl, Tiff's Braids, your favorite player's favorite braider. You already know.
Your favorite player's favorite braider. It never gets old.
Right.
It never gets old, and that's fine. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, together we are the Kelley Show Podcast.
Hey.
We've been gone for a minute now, like,
right.
And I'm very excited to be back.
Right.
2020 was a shit year.
A shit show.
Totally.
It was
true.
It was a year.
Right.
It's bad.
Pros and cons. More cons than pros, but definitely had some pros.
And COVID. Pros, cons, and COVID. Okay.
Caught it.
You caught it?
Had it for Christmas. Yeah.
Damn.
You didn't say nothing.
Merry Christmas. Okay, so
Well,
look,
at least you
we'll talk about
didn't get on your 30th birthday.
facts.
Damn, I'm the only one that's been
I'm negative. I'm sorry. I'm negative.
Tiff, on the podcast, you gonna have niggas hating us left and right. Oh, headlines. No, can you see this? Bossip, your favorite player's favorite braider coughs, and illuminous COVID right there on the screen, giving you all the nastiest germs and vibes 2020 can offer.
You make it sound so bad.
But have you never seen a Bossip headline before?
Hey, they be going crazy.
It's nuts. I'll be like, who be writing this shit? They have got some anger issues. Trust me. That person.
They need
a lot of them. Shit.
Yeah.
And in every area they can get it in.
Right.
But yes. So let's catch up real quick on people. Tiff. So we didn't. First of all, by the way, no. Before we get started, happy 2nd anniversary. That happened on November the 12th. I totally forgot about that. But happy 2nd anniversary to us.
Yay!
Yay!
2 months later.
Right, 2 months later.
Listen, it's better to acknowledge it.
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you. And y'all will understand why I haven't been around as of lately. But so also I'm gonna go ahead and name 2021 season 3 of our show. So this is the first episode of season 3. I think it's a good kickoff for us.
What was season 2?
Bruh. Season 2 was 2 episodes. Like, damn, even The Office had some struggles. Relax, buddy. We gonna get there.
We doing that.
Stop always.
We turning into damn verses. Like, hey, we'll be back. It's season 2 now. We're gonna be back in 3 more weeks after we do the separate locations, but we can't wait to be back in the studio. But now it's okay, I feel you.
Right.
Season 3.
Okay. We Timberland Swiss Beats and Missy Elliott with the braids, because that seems like a Missy thing to do.
Right.
But yeah, season 3, the Kelley Show. We are here catching up with my folks, my peeps, the cast. So Tiff, tell us, other than COVID around Christmas, which we are so sorry for, which happened to you, because you and me know COVID ain't no joke. That shit
Well,
sucks.
see, so people always ask me, well, people who know that I had COVID for Christmas are like, yo, we didn't even know. Why you didn't tell nobody? Because I was part of that 1% that didn't get sick. So I didn't want sympathy from people. I didn't need anything. I still had energy. I still had taste. I still had smell. I literally only had a sore throat. And I just drank tea twice a day and I was fine. So I didn't want to share it. And it's like, people have sympathy for me and I ain't need nothing. Like, I was fine. I was just stuck home for 14 days. So, yeah. I'm sorry.
I hate you.
I love you, though. I'm
and
sorry.
That's fine.
You were really sick. I wasn't.
I was, I had 102 fever for 2 weeks.
Yes. Never had a fever.
No. Y'all, I had 102 fever for 2 weeks, missed my 30th birthday. And in those 2 weeks, my air condition was broken the entire time. So if anybody knows, my birthday is in the middle of July. So It's the hottest time of the year. And then I live on the 3rd floor of my townhome. So it's super hot.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
So it was terrible. It was terrible. Because it wasn't like I caught chills. I was hot. I was like, oh, I'm about to die. My fever would go up. It would go down. I had to drink some soup all the time. Shout out to Cheryl Girl who brought me 3 things of orange juice, 3 things of soup, whatever. Shout outs to Camille for always just getting whatever the hell I wanted to eat. It was terrible. Missed a month and a half of work. That shit was trash.
Listen, as soon as I tested negative, next day, hey, yo, y'all ready to come back? Because I was so bored.
I can't. I wish.
TikToks. That's why I was doing TikToks, because I was bored.
Actually, y'all kind of killing them TikToks, though. I like them.
Listen, so it's crazy you say that, because people will be like, yo, you and Jaya should do more TikToks. Y'all TikToks are so cute. I'm like, y'all low-key don't know I really can't stand that little girl. But it's okay. I love her.
Don't worry. They'll find out on the intro.
Right.
Give me the extension cord, because I said so. All right. So, huh?
No, she's like, what you need it for? Because I asked. Right.
Yep. Thank God for natural birth thank God for natural birth control. My gay ass can choose when and where I want to, and no time soon, buddy.
I mean, Eric, you 30. You on the clock.
What clock?
I mean, you granted you can do it whenever, but
Exactly. So let's go with that route, because there is no clock. When I decide to give anybody this semen, I'll decide.
Oh, okay. Wait, little around? Jesus. The world is not ready.
It's not.
Eric isn't ready for that.
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. Because just imagine, I got to give up my shoe addiction to feed somebody else. I can't.
Look, Eric gonna be like, why are you dancing in the grocery store? I'm trying to buy you food. Why are you running?
Well, child.
That's gonna be you with Eric Jr. or Eric the Third.
You must not. No. That don't make sense. You don't know me, because
I know you, but this is what I'm saying. It's the difference between you doing it and then you having to control the kid who's doing it while you trying to get some shit done. I just don't think it will be as funny to you if it's your kid doing it.
But it would be funny to us, though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I would laugh.
I feel like as a dad, since I'm already 30 and can't basically focus anyway, I feel like I would bust a move with the kid. Like, I feel like we would be doing whatever the new social media would be.
Focus. Is that what you said?
Huh? Yeah, like I got.
Still not focused.
I got ADHD so badly. What do you mean? I'm just not diagnosed, but if you know me, you know I got it. Like, there's no way I don't have it. Just no way. There's just no way. Like, you can't say I don't.
You're right.
Thank you. Like, bye. But nah, and it wouldn't be Eric Jr. It would be Eric.
I
Kelley
said the third. I cleaned it up.
He corrected himself. Yeah.
Okay, as long as niggas know, there's no junior. Okay, they need to understand that. But so Will, tell us, catch us up. What's been going on in life?
Like what point are we catching up from?
Just tell us.
I'm trying to remember like the last, like not even being funny, but like the last. You know what I'm saying?
Married, 3 kids. I mean,
nah. I mean,
you still got a girlfriend?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you get your ass eaten yet?
Hold on. Okay. Exit. Okay, this is the X right here. Close.
Personal. Yeah, a little too personal, Eric.
Nah, there's a whole episode about how personal it got. Go Tiff.
No.
So that that episode was called episode was called Silver Rim. Go listen to it. Hilarious.
I'm gonna do this the whole time you try to say that. No.
Silver Rim?
No.
Silver Rim.
Not Silver Bells. I'm done. Back
it wasn't
it. Okay.
So anyway, yeah. So it's 2021. You know, 2020 was a very crazy, trying year. Fortunately, I was very blessed during 2020 to have received a promotion towards the end of the year. And also because I work in the telecommunications industry, which is a cable, telephone, internet provider, business is booming for us. So that's good for me. So yeah, 2020 was great for me on a personal level, though I understand it was a very trying time for most. I am here with you. I understand. I feel your pain.
Well, it's only
one is
right. Straight infomercial.
Right.
I am here for the fight.
In the eyes of an angel. Right. That's what it sounded like every time he spoke. It was like, shut the fuck up.
Donation. Right.
Doing your promotion. But no, for real, black people get anything in this economy in 2020 and 2021. Good job. Good fucking job.
Read it.
Yeah. Let me hold.
Now that is, huh?
I said, well, let me hold something.
Hey Tiff, you got it, man. I'm trying to get on your level in my industry.
We'll talk about it.
I'm trying to have one of y'all pay this $14.99 for this Zoom call. Like y'all talking about promotions and whole businesses.
Put it. It's okay. We got you.
You know, excellent.
We got
somebody you. Hand me that $5 and we can call that a day.
I will bless your Cash App. I got you.
I love you so much.
I love you
now
too.
We don't know about the light skinned nigga. You know him. He be.
I mean, Eric, you're gonna be using this for your own personal who knows what. So I don't know.
I got nothing to say about that.
So he can talk about my sex life, but I can't talk about his.
Eric, I am a private person and I don't like my my personal business discussed. This is the difference between me and you, Eric. You volunteer your information. I don't put my business out there.
Right. Eric, you write books about yours. Like, I'm just saying.
And niggas could learn. And they could. Hits him.
I don't think I'm trying to learn what you'd be teaching.
Yeah, he's not on that level yet.
Yeah, we on a
we know
different curriculum.
Again, Tiff, go back and listen to that episode. You'll see how boring that nigga sex life is. It's like, damn, like that's all you do?
Come on.
Well, you know.
Hey,
vanilla. It's perfectly fine.
Hey, it works for me.
Exactly.
We need to ask her that.
We can't ask her nothing because the last time we said anything about it, he got in trouble or whatever. So I was like, my bad. But then I was like, I never mind. It's okay. She's a wonderful.
Keep bringing it up.
She's a wonderful young lady, though. I love her. Met her at a concert. She was fine. It wasn't a concert. It was
Wilding Out.
Wilding Out. It was Wilding Out. Half that show was not funny. It was like, okay, great for them. But
it was kind of funny to me.
I mean, it was fun. It had its moments, but then it was like
I understand why to you some of it wasn't funny.
Oh yeah, because then they started talking about that gay shit, and I was like, all right,
you about to talk about it.
Right. Well, I was like,
and meanwhile, I'm over there trying like
not to laugh.
Because me and Eric was there together.
So
I'm over there.
it was like,
Right.
I was like, damn, Eric, my bad. This shit kind of funny though.
shut up. But so to let you guys know what's going on in my life, remember I told you that I have a whole entire movie. Okay.
Mhm.
So you might be wondering how I got here. Here's how the story unfolds. So it all started on a cold night on October 23rd. It was a Friday, the day after my brother's birthday. He had turned 28 this year. And he was getting on my motherfucking nerves. He wanted to come to Charlotte, North Carolina from Charleston to have his birthday party here at my home. And if I'm being honest, I said yes because he's my little brother, but I felt some type of way because that man only checked up on me twice while I had COVID. And one of those times was to tell me he was in Charlotte and wasn't coming to see me. So granted, I had to hold that in from July to October and not feel any type of way. But that day, he just kept doing this. And it just got worse and got worse. And I tried. And then I exploded. So first, I cussed him out. Second, I physically fought him. I beat my little brother's ass. Now, in the midst of all the anger and anxiety that I had brought, three things happened. Number one, I fought my little brother and he is probably and still not really happy with me right now. He barely talked to me through Christmas. So I'm pretty sure we're not where we need to be. So I need to work on that. Number two, me and Nicholas are no longer speaking because after that, I guess he saw the really mean monster in me and he just kind of disappeared shortly after that. Like it was just kept going and kept going. I texted, I called and nothing. Then 2 months later, here he is. Oh yeah, let's talk. I just want to tell you, I don't care. I don't. You can't just be around me, want to be with me, and then tell me, oh yeah, this is why I disappeared for a month, didn't text you back, didn't call you. Not how it works. And I ain't got no ass in 3 of them. So y'all know me from that point on. Right. So I basically decided that because we had talked and he tried to explain, but I was really angry about it. And so we talked and I said that, maybe one day we can get up and talk about it face to face. But then I decided he doesn't deserve me. He doesn't deserve anybody like me. He doesn't deserve any of my attention or efforts because I've been doing that for damn near 6 years and you still do the same bullshit. You can't communicate, so therefore continue not to communicate. Third thing, so my little brother and my now ex-roommate were best friends, right? Not best friends, but friends. And in the middle of this fight, she decides that she wants to jump in it. And she starts to hit me.
Is this the roommate that you didn't like?
Don't like.
Or don't like?
Yes.
But okay. Okay.
Yes. Yes, her. So we got it. Well, like I said, me and my little brother got into it. Somehow, some way, I don't know how she got in my room because I don't remember her coming in the room. But the only people there was me, Jordan, and Nicholas. Nicholas is watching us fight. Nicholas did not stop the fight. She comes in the room and starts hitting on me. So, natural reaction, I pushed her off of me and told her, back the hell up. She then decides to punch me in my face. She swings again, misses. She flops all over my room. And if y'all know me, my room is terribly messy. She bumped into my dirty clothes hamper. She bumped into my mannequin. She tripping, talking about, hell no, nigga, I'll kill you. Call Tanisha. I was like, okay, everybody get out. It's over dramatic. I'm done. And in the results of all that, she waits 2 months to slap me with a domestic violence case. So I had to be in court come about 2 weeks. It's already been denied. But the report says that I punched her in her face so hard that it made a knot on her head like Cardi B. I kicked her so hard I left a footprint in her thigh. I shoved her down. I also turned down the air to like 60 degrees because she's anemic. I don't know your life, and I didn't know you was anemic, but I never touched the air. Like, I came home one day and the air was on 60. I was like, that's weird. Then on top of that, I went into her room and moved stuff around. It's all in the reports. I was like, okay, great, granted. Now, in results of all that, let's go back a little bit. A week after all of that occurred, I got fired from Target because a white woman decided to talk to me reckless. I, of course, went the fuck off because I'm already upset about everything that's going on in my life. And I hit a wall and kicked the trash can. Target fired me for workplace violence because she called corporate and told them she was scared for her life. So technically, I do not have a regular job at the moment. And on top of all of that, I am now in therapy, all on Target's dime because I signed up for it before I got fired. So I'm learning how to control my anger. I am teaching myself to build a force field before I get angry and learn to just let things go. And that's about it.
Bruh, you should have wrote all this down and sent it to fucking what's
Netflix? I could have a special.
Amazon Prime Video. Tyler Perry. What the hell?
Oh, Tyler Perry could make a blockbuster out of my motherfucking life at the moment, dog. Like,
that's a lot.
Well, Eric, I'm glad that you are in therapy. I hope that is going well. No, I mean that sincerely. I know I sound like I'm bullshitting, but I'm serious. I applaud our people for going to therapy. It's at some point one day I myself may try therapy, but I think that is good.
I mean, actually, I've learned a lot about myself. So like I'm not really vulnerable with myself. I'm more nobody ever calls me and asks me how I'm doing. Most of the time it's me calling other people how are they doing, you know? So I'm never vulnerable with myself, you know? I give my own advice and I try to give I give other people's advice, but I don't take my own. Like there's a lot that I'm learning. I'm learning that I got a lot of childhood trauma, you know? So that I didn't know I had, that I'm discovering. So I'm very excited to see the other side of how this comes out. So, and I'm really trying to make sure that the energy that I'm receiving from all of this dumb shit that's happening in my life, that I'm taking it and putting into the things that I want to do, because like I got a job taken away from me. I don't have another roommate, so I got to pay more for, you know, everything. I don't have the love of my life to talk to anymore. So it's just like, okay, all those things are happening. What's the opportunity here? The opportunity is that I have tons more time now to concentrate on exactly what I want to do.
All right. Okay.
So in that, I will be creating my own YouTube channel, starting to put more content out there. Because right now, the only thing I'm doing is the radio station is Shipped. And so actually, I make what I used to make for Shipped. For Target, I make about a week in Shipped. So it's working out pretty well.
Right.
So I'm hustling. I'm learning to realize I don't need a boss. You know, I need to work. So I'm gonna figure it out. That's all I can do.
Good job.
So thank you. But yeah, so that's that. That's my life. And we have caught up with everything that's going on. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, HBO Max. We can make it mad dramatic. Holler at me. The writer's room is wide open here. Okay, I'm ready, right. And I'm giving all details.
Gotcha.
Oh, by the way, had sex on a man's front porch.
So we went from the balcony to the front porch.
Bust it. Is you?
But he doesn't get how his business gets out in the streets.
Right.
First of all, I never said I don't get how my business gets out in the street. I know how my business gets out in the street.
Were the sprinklers on?
No, fuck no. What?
Wait.
No.
Wait, when was this? Was this since it's been cold?
Yeah, it was last week.
It's
Come
cold.
on, Tiff. You know a hoe doesn't get cold.
You're right.
Damn, I fucked that up too.
Right.
It was gonna be good too. But if I can't fuck on the front porch, then where the fuck could I fuck?
Bro. Yeah. Really?
Okay. You didn't say that. You didn't say that. What did she say? She said 19. She didn't say that.
No, they just walked in here.
Well, you should have said stop.
Oh, Ixnay on the Ixnay.
Thank you. Something. Now we gotta go PG. Thanks.
No, he's going in another room.
Okay, excellent.
Go to bed, okay?
All right. So now that we've caught up, let's move on into the podcast. Now, Will.
Yo.
So we ain't been back in a minute. It's season 3. What's popping in these streets for music? What are we listening to, my guy?
Eric, man, it ain't a lot popping, man. The industry is real quiet right now. Niggas, I guess they trying to put their plans together of how they gonna go into 2021. You know, niggas can't really tour, so people not really putting too much music out. One thing that I did listen to, matter of fact, I'll start with your boy Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
His album came out probably about a month ago now.
Probably about a week ago, and that nigga's still in jail, by the way.
But yeah, so his album, that was probably like one of the, and it's still early, but one of the better rap albums of last year, I'd say. And I mean, I knew he could rap. I've listened to a couple of his projects before, but it was like just a good overall album. Like it had a good balance of a couple like turn up joints, couple, girl joints, some like introspective kind of stuff. So it was like a kind of a good mix for, whatever you like. I would say probably, aside from like what's popping and stuff, Love Is Dro, fire, Crim, fire, Funny Seeing You Here is another one of my favorites off that album.
Now, Best Friends is my shit.
It's cool, but I don't know. It's all
I know
right.
Chris, because the stigma is when Chris gets on something, it's kind of like, okay, Chris Brown's on it. So it's going to slap, but it's going to be basically Chris Brown's. But I like the concept.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, Jack, we got one. But I was listening to an old podcast the other day, and I was like, I've been talking about Jack Harlow for 2 damn years now. Like,
no, yeah, you was on him early.
I still don't know that.
Damn.
You know what's popping, right? Like the song.
You know what's popping.
I do.
What's popping? Brand new whip just hot in.
Oh,
hey.
That song.
Him.
Oh, I didn't know he had more songs than that. My bad.
Okay, so what else you listening to, Will?
Honestly, man, other than that, I've been listening to a bunch of like old shit or just regular, shit from this year. I did listen to the Jasmine Sullivan album that came out on Friday. Very good album, not necessarily something I will go back to just because that content wasn't necessarily for me, but it's a very good album. The vocals on there was, she smoked all the vocals.
Fire. Okay, I'm sorry. That album put me in my feelings because I can relate, okay? I can relate. Jasmine, she touched my soul with that one.
No, she did what she had to do. And like, don't get me wrong, like I listen to a lot of R&B and I like I listen to a lot of like female R&B. It's just that specific content wasn't necessarily what I would listen to.
Because it wasn't for you. It was about
Exactly. But
that's what makes it good.
Talk about it, love it. Like I said, it's a dope album. Like she's like vocally head and shoulders above, pretty much
all
everybody out right now.
I want to sit on it. I said, you know what?
As soon as I saw like I was just looking at the track list and I just happened to see On It. I was like, that's some nasty shit. I don't know exactly what is gonna be on it yet.
Nasty.
But I was like, okay, this is gonna be some freaky shit.
And them little interludes.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox?
I said, you know what? Nah, wait, was Ari the one with the one that was like they were going like to church or something?
No.
I don't think that was that one.
Nah, the interlude where she's like, I fucked my husband to get what I want. Like,
yeah, that's
why
like
I'm fucking my husband.
I want to say Daphne, and that probably ain't the name of it. It's something with a D, I think.
I can't remember all the people that was on it. But...
My phone, I'll tell you.
I can't with her. But so
it's either Rashida's Tale or Amanda's Tale.
Oh, man.
Rashida.
Yeah, Donna's Tale was the one after Ari Lennox.
Rashida, like, I rap like Shawty Love.
No, so the interludes are named after people. So like you have Ari's Tale, Rashida's Tale, like
yeah. But it was a great concept. It was a great album. But you didn't listen to oh sorry, Tiff. Will, you didn't listen to Kid Cudi's album?
Okay. I listened to it like once. So I can't really give you like a deep dive on it just because I mean it was good from what I heard, but I'm not like I like the Man on the Moon 1, but since then I haven't really liked too many Cudi projects. So
this was like a good project.
It's good from what I heard. I just hadn't really sat with it, you know what I mean? So it's like I can't give you like a big critique on it. I did listen to Juicy J's album. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. It was like kind of like reminded me of like I guess when we were in college, like 2012-ish, like the Blue Dream and Lean era bands that make it dance and shit like that. It gave me like them kind of vibes. So I did like Juicy J's album. Other than that, hold on, let me pull up the Apple Music real quick.
See, I'm gonna send y'all some cards. I'm gonna send you some cards. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Let me.
He's still looking.
Okay, so
pulled it up. I went. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Tiff.
I listened to the Jingle Jangle. Listen, I listened to that music, that soundtrack, bruh. Listen, this day hit. Okay, I know it's a Christmas song, but I don't care. It hit. In Hamilton, I'm still listening to Hamilton.
What is it? The square root of impossible is possible, and that's me. That whole movie, legit, off the fact that it was a black magical Christmas movie, made me cry.
Right.
Like the first 5 minutes.
Listen, when he was singing that song by himself, when he was sad in the store, like it was like, right. Because he felt like he had hope. And it was
it was so good. It was so good. It was so good.
You not watch Jingle Jangle?
I have not seen it. I saw like a part of it and I didn't finish it, honestly.
You are killing me, Smalls. Killing me. What do you do?
I mean, I've been watching a lot of shit. I just I started the movie and I just never finished it.
Gotcha.
I was giving you an opportunity to make a segue for the Wonder Woman topic you wanted to talk about, but okay.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm not done with music though. I appreciate the segue, but no, I wasn't ready for the segue yet. So while we on music, and this ain't an album, but man, what Keyshia Cole and Ashanti got going on? Like they pushing it back, they moving it, they postponing it, they got excuses after it. Like what's up?
I mean, I don't think it's them. Well, I mean, first of all, it was Ashanti first because she had the COVID, but then now they're just saying that Apple isn't putting people in the same room because they're it's getting out of hand. So
which
I don't know.
Makes sense, and I don't know. Maybe they had to. It was like a last minute decision, but I mean, if it started out with them doing it separately, I don't see why they would have to postpone it if they're going to do it separately. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, now that they got sponsorships and shit, you know.
It's more about to say it's more of a liability thing because now if something happens or somebody gets sick, they can sue the sponsors.
Well, no, I get them doing it in separate locations, but what I'm saying is like, if you're doing it in a separate location because of COVID, I don't see why you would necessarily need to postpone it.
Because it's okay. So this is the thing. Because of how you got to think about when Verzuz first started, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was Babyface sitting in the studio by himself with his phone on a tripod, and he was by himself. Now it's turned into productions. So even though
I get that aspect. Yeah,
Ashanti gonna have her team, and Keyshia gonna have her team. It's not just them by themselves. So you still have more people involved because now it's DJs, now it's sound people, now it's mics. So even though they're in separate locations, it's still gonna be a production.
Yeah,
so
I feel it. I don't know. I just feel like and granted, anytime you turn something into a production and like increase the quality, you got more like business shit to get handled.
That were with the sound for the beginning ones, where this one was louder, or this one was an echo. Like remember, I think it was the Teddy Riley one where there was an echo most of the.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or like Ludacris and Nelly. Yeah.
Teddy was mad, boy. Teddy said,
right. Like y'all need to get it together.
Teddy was upset. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, bet.
But I mean, who would y'all, assuming they do this at some point and people still care about it, like who do y'all have winning that one?
See, Ashanti annoys me. About to say, Ashanti annoys me.
Keyshia, like, don't get me wrong. Ashanti's career is fantastic. Her and Ja Rule was writing shit left and right. But Keyshia's
okay, so Keyshia's music just hits different. Like the kind of songs that she sings, I'm not saying she's a better singer, but
she's definitely a better singer than Ashanti.
The quality of the lyrical, just the songs, I like Keyshia Cole's songs better.
Right.
See, I feel what y'all saying, but I gotta go with Ashanti.
Okay.
Ashanti
No. Let's strategize for 1 second here.
Right.
So Keyshia Cole plays Keyshia Cole plays Love.
Right.
What is Ashanti gonna play? Tell me, Will. What's Ashanti gonna play?
Baby.
No. If Love comes on, like if Keyshia plays it first, Ashanti should give her that round.
Right. Okay. So again, let's go one more round now. Keyshia Cole plays Let It Go featuring Missy Elliott and Lil' Kim. What's Ashanti gonna play?
If she tried to win that round, she'd have to pull out Foolish. But that would be but like me personally, I'm like a strategical person. So I'm one of them people, like, assuming I was in it. If there was a song I didn't think I could beat, I'd throw that round and save my heat for another round.
Well, right now we're in round 2 and Ashanti
I'd go Foolish. I'd go Foolish versus Let It Go. I think that one could go either way.
Okay, round 3. Keyshia Cole plays I Should Have Cheated. What is Ashanti gonna play?
Rain on Me.
I won't leave. Nah. I should lie.
Like I don't think like Ashanti would smoke her.
She is going to lose, bro.
I don't think she's gonna smoke her, but I feel like because Ashanti's feature bag is where like Keyshia Cole, if you're talking about albums and consistent albums, yeah, Keyshia Cole wins that all day. Vocals, Keyshia Cole wins. But I feel like Ashanti has enough features that she can pull out between Ja Rule and What's Love with Fat Joe. Like she got like 5 with Ja, the J-Lo songs, the damn What's Love with Fat Joe.
J-Lo songs do not count. She wrote them. She's not in them.
But she's got writing credits on them and background vocals.
We're not doing writing credits.
We're doing songs. They
can play songs they wrote.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
The one that did that was Babyface but they're also like producers. They're like
right.
No, but other people have done that. Like Jadakiss Jadakiss did it when him and Fab did a verses. He played stuff that he wrote for Diddy.
I missed that episode.
There are ones where like artists have been in there and played stuff that they've written on. Like, so that's why I said like she can play stuff she's written on.
Oh, well, if that's the case. Ain't funny is that might get her a win of one round. I'll give her that. But I'm just saying, Ashanti's not gonna win, and she not gonna give Keyshia a run for her money. It's just not gonna happen.
I'm just saying, Ashanti got a lot of features.
She do, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
She's got a
what's
lot
love?
of features.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Always on time. That's gonna lose a round.
If it's going
What's
to
love with Fat Joe?
So all these songs you're talking about, why didn't you just say that when I was saying those songs?
Because personally, you asked what song would play against this. I'm not playing them songs
against, yeah.
Right, like I said, Keisha's top 3, like Love, Let It Go, and probably I Should Have Cheated or something. I would go ahead and throw like some of my like ducks out, get them out the way, because I'm not gonna waste one of my good songs and possibly lose. I'd rather go ahead and use some of my like, not trash, but some of my like lesser songs, give you the round, and then have all my heat for later.
I'm still not convinced, but okay.
Okay.
Yes. But hopefully they will reschedule it and it will actually happen because I'm ready. I was ready. I had my little baby fat air sprayed hoodie ready to go. I was about to sit there with my what is it called? That the Nextel T-Mobile whatchamacallit? Yes. I was gonna do like Kelly Rowland and text on my Excel, tell my friends, hey guys, what's up? LOL, I'm ready.
I'm done.
No? Okay.
Sign off.
But yeah, so Keyshia would win that. I don't understand. I still don't get your logic, but okay.
How do you not get my logic? I just named like 8 songs.
I respect your opinion. I respect it wholeheartedly. I'm trying something new in 2021. Okay. No arguing with you at all. But so is that all that we're listening to in right now?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay. So I was gonna say somebody that I've been listening to as of lately. My God, I totally forgot. That's crazy. Oh no.
What?
His name is BBNO $. Y'all. I think he's a rapper, but he's also a producer. This little white boy is so fucking sick, it's ridiculous. I was like, damn.
They got the scoop on the white boys.
Always. That's my type, nigga. That's my type. But also, I've been listening to a lot of I just like Sweetie, so I've been listening to a lot of Sweetie. That whole best friend thing, I was like, that's cute or whatever. So, whoa, hold on. What do we think about Megan Thee Stallion's new album?
What album?
Yeah.
Not a fan. I'm sorry.
I liked it.
I mean, go ahead, Tiff.
Okay, so I guess it's just that whole era, like Saweetie, Mulatto, Megan, like that whole twerk vibe. I'm not a fan.
She had way more songs than just twerking to.
I didn't make
that's about 75% of it though.
Yeah, I didn't make it past that.
Damn.
Like, okay, to me, it's not trash. I'm not gonna say it's trash, but I don't think it's really that great of an album. Like, okay, and I like Meg, but like, you know how people say the baby makes the same song over and over again?
Mm-hmm.
I can say the same about Meg.
Yeah, because
it's a lot of rinse and repeat, which I get because that's kind of the thing to do. But like, I don't know. There's some songs on there that like they'll work, obviously, but like,
I personally appreciated the album. I did enjoy the whole gutter New York vibe for Shots Fired. I was like, okay. Because, you know, you don't really get that sound too often anymore. Like, because, you know, niggas don't diss each other like that no more. So I was like, I can deal with that being a first track. And she said what she had to say about the whole her and Tory Lanez. Why that nigga still not in jail, I don't know, because he actually shot her in the foot.
I don't think he's going to jail,
confused.
but that's another story for another day.
Huh?
I don't think he's going to jail, but that's another story.
I don't either by this point. I'll be like, that shit happened in, what, July?
I mean, they just put charges on him a couple months ago, but like, even her best friend is going against her now. So,
true.
Unless they got some like footage or something, like if the girl that was with her is not on her side and Tory's bodyguard / homeboy who was there is obviously going to be on Tory's side.
So it's kind of like Megan against three people.
Is he
and personally, like, I don't need like a trap version of Who Shot You. Sorry. I mean, I get what she was trying to do. I just don't. Yeah.
I'm screaming even up. She's screaming, "Who shot you?" But no, I liked it. But I guess I like hype twerk music. So body work that. I love the fact that she changed that whole Cash Money shit into it. Go Crazy, I thought was dope. So I enjoyed the album.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't mind that kind of music. I just think like at a certain point on that album, like it was just the same thing over and over again. Like the album could have been like mad shorter and had the same impact to me, and I would have looked at it better. But like a lot of it was just, okay, boom, we need another song here, throw this on there, and you know, do this again, but on this beat that sounds like this beat.
I guess. But wait. Tiff?
I'm right here.
Oh.
Hey,
okay. But yeah, so is that all we're listening to in music? Anybody else?
One last thing, since we on music and we talking about Meg, how do y'all feel about the alleged Tory and the Baby collab? Like, I mean, as far as some people were saying, oh, that's fucked up. The Baby and Meg are supposed to be friends. And then, you know, people are saying people shouldn't be collabing with Tory. So, you know.
At the end of the day, it's business. Because we don't know what happened in that car. We don't know the full details. Like, people don't just randomly just walk up to people and shoot them and fit. So something had to lead up to that. And at the end of the day, business. The Baby is popping. Tory's clickbait. So it's going to create...
I'm the same way. Because people said the same thing about Megan Thee Stallion when she had hooked up with Cardi B. Because, you know, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj don't get along. And it was like, well, damn, Megan, you was doing all this BFF. Well, don't run from me, friend, shit with Nicki Minaj. And now you on a whole bop with Cardi B. It's kind of like, I'm pretty sure Nicki Minaj didn't call Megan Thee Stallion and was like, hey, you can't hook up with her because I don't like her. Nah, get to...
It's business.
It's business. It just doesn't matter. That's her work husband, not her friend. Like,
right.
Shit, she don't make no money, no more or less whether they link up to make a song or not. So,
right.
Who cares?
No, I'm with you. Some people are mad about everything, but
people are always mad about dumb shit and be like, yo, relax. You're fine. You will be okay. Like, it's not gonna make you any richer today whether those two niggas do, make a song. Like, good luck. But so is that it for music? Anybody else? Tiff?
I'm not listening to nothing else.
Okay. All right. So we are going to move on to entertainment news. We already talked about the first thing that I want to talk about, Ashanti versus Keyshia Cole. So that's that on that. It's going to be rescheduled. Moving on. Yaya Mayweather and NBA YoungBoy have had the birth of their child. It is her first child, his 7th child at 21. I'm confused. You sat there.
Is the only question that I have. Who raised you?
Floyd Mayweather. Like, it's crazy. It's just like, that man is so rich. And you over here settling for a nigga that can't even say his S's and shit. Like, why are we even doing that? He has 7 kids
and he's
at
21.
I'm just confused when he got this. Like, I knew he had like 4, like a year or so ago. And then I was like 7. I was like, God damn, he done had a
7 at 21. Like, where did you find the time?
You ain't doing it. That's the problem.
hit rapping and fucking.
His name should be NBA Super Sperm because he don't miss.
Clearly.
Period. That's crazy. I was like, I can't deal, and I won't. I'm fine. That's no, not for me. I was like, 7. If I'm dating a man and I find out he has 6 kids before me, deuces. I'm out. There's nothing else for us to talk about. I can't be stepmom to 6 other kids and then give you another one. What you need another child for? You ain't got enough? Like, damn. Go play with one of them 6 baby kids and get out my face. Stop playing with me. Wrong answer, forehead. No. 7, crazy. I'd be like, man, you ain't getting a kid out of this vagina. Not mine, okay? Go play in somebody else's pussy, because it's not me. Couldn't do it. I'm done. I'm done. I think I've said everything I can say on that. Too much. But
seriously, that personally, like, I am not the one, okay? Not the one.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But moving on, speaking of busting it wide open for kids, the Bust It Challenge.
Oh, I was saying,
Why
where's he going?
Oh, so get ready for tomorrow because it's gonna be posted.
Oh, you have one. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't be acting fool now. It's getting crazy. Like, I've seen some really good ones, and then I've seen some really bad ones. Like,
No, I'm seeing some. Where's the after? Like, you see the before. And it's like, I thought she's supposed to look better in the second part.
Like, cause some of them be like, well, damn, might make a gay nigga reconsider. But then you have others, it's like, now I know why I'm gay. I get it, totally. God understands exactly where my heart and penis lies. Because that ain't it.
It's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
I can't deal. It was like, you mean to tell me you took the time out to make this video thinking that yourself looked this great and it came out like that? No. Can't do it. I can't imagine that you would want to post it. So whatever, as long as ladies are keeping it tasteful. Now, here's the opposite side of things. Guys are also doing it. And like my roommate, the one that I like, you all know Cam of the Cam K Way. We love her. Shout outs to her. Go follow her on Instagram at THECAMKWA. I don't know how to spell WAY. But yeah. So she was like, you should do the challenge. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then she sent me a video and it was kind of cool. But then I got on Black Twitter. Wasn't received very well, okay? The gays, they are not here for it.
Don't do it.
Get your gay ass off of this. Hetero shouldn't touch it. It was like, so I think I'm gonna leave it to the females. I think it's not a great idea for me to do.
It's not one of them that'll work.
I don't think so. I don't think I have it in me to do it. So I'm like, Ixnay on the pudding pops and all the other shit. Cause no, I'm not doing it. It's not gonna happen. I just not because you know me. I have to experience something for myself before I can be like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do it, or I am going to do it because this person had this experience. No, I can only experience something for myself and understand how to go through it. but just ain't it. It's just not it. But other than that, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are getting divorced for the 6th time, and now they're throwing Jeffree Star in the mix because they're saying allegedly that's the reason why they're getting divorced, because Jeffree Star sucked off Kanye West. I hate people so much. Like, who comes up with this? Like, Kanye West sucking Jeffree Star's dick? Seriously?
Somebody was bored. Somebody needed some content or something.
And I mean, typing the hell away. Like, what's your problem? Like, cut it out. Cut it out. And if I was Kim Kardashian, I ain't divorcing no billionaire. Not today. Not today.
Kim got plenty of money. Like, she's not hurting.
But I say
I'm not saying she hurt. What'd you say, Tiff?
I said she definitely has her own bag.
She definitely has her own bag. Yes, indeedy. But we good. And I feel like they're perfectly fine. Like, now, granted, Kanye West is clearly out of sorts sometimes, but number one,
get a check.
You know, he did a lot in 2020, of course. Thank God.
Concerned that I didn't see him at the Capitol building.
I was gonna save that. But I was happy not to see him there. Cause I was like,
he could have put a concert on the steps.
Huh?
He could have put a concert on the steps.
I was just waiting for somebody, one of them white folks, to come up with some Yeezys or something like that on it. Like, oh, I got the Boost 350s. Like, no. Don't drag this man into this. Relax. Like, I get he's a radical and he does not agree with everything everybody says, but don't put Kanye West there. Okay? We've already done enough. Him and his 4 beautiful children need to be left the fuck alone. I love them. You know what, Tiff? Do you know Northwest? You know, you're famous and whatnot. Do you know her?
I am not famous, and no, I do not know Northwest.
You don't know Northwest?
Do you think her hair would look the way that it looks if I knew her? No shade, but I'm just saying. Not the fadeaway. Like, no shade.
Yeah.
No shade.
What was next on the list, Eric?
So that's all for entertainment news. Thank you. Now on to Tiff, who has our world news. Tell us what's going on in this ratchet ass land.
First of all, I'm so proud of Black people sitting our asses home with just eating our popcorn and watching this shit show go on. I mean, Black Twitter has popping. You hear me? The memes, I'm here for it. Like, these crackers are showing out. Like,
it was a beautiful sight to see. I loved it.
Right. Like, and it's, I mean, my whole thing is this. People are starting to see what we've been telling people for years.
Right.
But it's crazy. I told my mom.
Whoa, hold on.
What?
Years, centuries. Like, we've been telling them for centuries what is going on in your backyard, like your front yard, like what you're creating. Right. What are you talking? Like, and now all of a sudden it's just clicking to white people.
Right. Like, wait a minute. What we've been doing is wrong. Are you kidding me? We shouldn't do this. Oh my God. Right. Like, bitch, we told you this. My great grandmother told you this. Like, what do you mean? But when I tell you, I'm here for TikTok though, because some of the videos that I've seen on TikTok have given me life. I'm proud of the white people that finally feel like they can stand up and speak their minds. And I will say this. It's some white people that I'm really, really, like, I'm really fooling with right now, because it's one thing for us to stand for us, but when we start getting others crossing the lines to come with us, it's like, where you been? Like, but I'm for it.
Right. Have you seen that little Hispanic boy, the one that does the video for that woman that was at the Capitol?
Wait,
She be like, my name's Elizabeth.
That's not the one that got hit in the face, right?
That's the one that got that's the one that got the one that got maced. The one that had the onion in the whatchamacallit.
Yes.
Yes. This little boy recreated that. That little boy acting, boy. When I tell you,
he did it.
Bruh, Will Smith better watch his motherfucking back. That little boy can act his ass off. I was like, for a 15-second TikTok, I can already tell. Get him into some classes. Let's get him an agent in an agency, and let's book, because he can do it. He can do it.
Right.
It's phenomenal.
But I definitely. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and also with political news right now. So you all know, like, this whole impeachment and all of this 25th Amendment, and it's like people are like, I've been seeing on Twitter, what's the point? He's leaving in 10 days. What's the point? But what you got to remember, once a president is a president, there are still some perks that the president gets after they leave the actual office. So basically, by impeaching him or invoking the 25th Amendment, it's as if you're getting fired from your job and losing your pension. So yes, he will still have a security detail, but that $219,000 a year that he would normally get, because basically a president is paid for life. So if he's impeached or the 25th Amendment is invoked, he no longer gets that money. And we all know that Trump is in some financial situations right now. So it's not just about him leaving office. He doesn't deserve the perks that come after the presidency.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it was $200,000, but of course with inflation over the years, it's now $219,000 is what a president gets once they leave office every year for the rest of their lives. So if you think about it.
So you mean to tell me Bill Clinton does not get any of that money because he got his Peter sucked on?
And that's where the memes came from, and y'all hated me for getting dick sucked. Yes.
Hold on, but I thought Bill, he was impeached but not removed, correct?
Right. But so there's levels to it. So with the thing is, with the difference with Trump is there's impeachment as well as charges. So with that said, you lose benefits. The only thing he would still have is security.
Gotcha.
Doesn't he have a warrant out for his arrest from Iraq?
But the thing is, they can't do anything while he's president. That's why they're saying he's going to go in a hole on January 21st. Right.
I love it. I can deal with it.
Right.
I don't. Granted, they've been getting a lot of people around them. It's just I don't have faith in old white rich men going to jail. I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he could go to jail, but
like I said, it's gonna take him to piss off the right white person for some shit to really happen. And I think he's actually done that.
That's very true, because he even got the Republicans like they're not even, a lot of them not fucking with him anymore.
Ready to sign. Like, did you see the conversation between him and Pence?
Yeah.
I didn't. Right. What happened?
Well, basically, he told Pence that, wait a minute, like, I made you. Like, you wouldn't be nothing without me, and you gonna turn against me? Because, Pence is with invoking the 25th Amendment, because that makes him president. So, granted, he'll only be president for, 10 days? I mean, well, depending on when they actually do it, if they can able to get it done. If they invoke the 25th Amendment, it makes Pence president. And so Trump is like, basically, you were supposed to be on my side. Why are you siding with the enemy? Type. Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of?
Designated Survivor.
Huh?
House of Cards.
Yes, it is an episode like straight out of it. It's like, damn, like that's crazy. Right. I'm just like, that's exactly how Homegirl ended up being the president.
You didn't watch that show?
Who, me?
Designated Survivor.
No.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
Watch that. Crazy. But also about like the presidency, White House, Congress, like it's crazy.
Oh, but isn't
Netflix.
What's his name? What's the star's name in that?
The guy from 24?
Yeah, he was. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Howard?
Yes. Because he was also in that movie with Colin. Was it the telephone booth movie? Remember?
The Call? Wait.
Was it called The Call?
I don't know. I just said that. I don't know.
I just remember he was that creepy ass voice that was like, "Hey, if you move, I shoot you. Oh, this person gonna be dead." That piece of man didn't stand a chance, bro. That piece of man was dead. But so what else is going on in the world, Tiff?
That was like literally I went to my Apple News and everything had to do with Congress, the Senate, the House. That's really what the focus is right now. Like for most of the world, it's really between that and the memes, y'all. These memes, these R. Kelly memes, these Bill Cosby memes, like the memes are basically how we express ourselves nowadays, and it's hilarious.
Can we talk about the Soho girl? You know?
The one who the little boy stole her phone, right?
Yes,
that was in the cab. And
yes,
well, the Uber. I'm sorry, the Uber. Yeah,
I'm appalled.
And wait, but this wasn't your first time,
right?
You need your ass whooped.
Cause like for me, you know, she had that interview. Huh?
Her and her mama line them up.
Right. Her mom just let her sit there and okay. So, you know, she had an interview with Gayle King for CBS in the Morning or whatever they're on, and the audacity for number one for her to be like,
"I'm Puerto Rican."
Okay, I did this. I said sorry. Let's move on. No.
Wait, what? Right. And then I'm Puerto Rican, white. So
right. I was like, you harassed a little boy, and he didn't even have your phone.
Right.
Like some things, honestly, like I know you didn't want to take that L because it's your phone, right. But clearly you didn't have insurance like that T-Mobile tech had told you to get because you wouldn't be acting any type of way. Like, relax. Like, he's a kid.
Wait, and the thing is, what was on your phone that was that important? Because I back up my phone. So, granted, I'm going to be bad.
I don't know, because it couldn't have been her news. She is flat as some white bread. Like, that shit, she ain't saying nothing that nobody want to see. So, I don't know what's on her phone. But it was just mad annoying how nonchalant she was. And then she went into detail about she's a 22-year-old girl. No. You're a 22-year-old woman.
You're grown, and that's a little kid.
Exactly. You're literally 11 years older than this man. You should know better. Like, if you thought it was your phone, you had you could have just sat there and be like, hey, here's my situation. I think it's my phone. Is there any way that we could see if it is? If it's not, I apologize. Because, you know, he's 11. He could have picked up the wrong phone, but he didn't. You know, it was his phone. So you don't go around, especially with his dad. Like, you don't go around trying to attack him. The fuck is wrong with you?
Right. Then she was like, take the phone.
No.
So kids are just walking around with cases in their back pockets for cell phones? Like, I'm confused.
Exactly. It just doesn't make sense. And that hotel manager
fired.
Bruh. I was like, that's not doing your job. Like, you have to be a non-opposed party. Like, hey, you need to be finding solutions. The solution was not to harass this man and his son. You automatically take her side because she said she lost her phone. Like, how many white girls in this world have done that and we just be like, oh, okay, she's right. For what? I'm telling you, white, never mind. About to go on a fun tangent because that's the whole reason I was fired anyway. Doesn't matter. I cannot put this person into a generalized category. So, because I have plenty of friends that are white women that are not like that at all. So, let me not today. But what I do know is we're not doing that bullshit in 2021.
Yes.
Watch your mouth. Watch your steps. Right. So what?
Oh, nothing. I just said, yeah, let that therapy come through.
Right. Yes, working at therapy. I love it.
I'm trying. My waves have to calm down. Okay, that's what we discussed. We discussed that a lot. Okay, anger is a guardian of emotions.
I'm just trying
am feeling
I'm trying to
angry
picture
because I'm still vulnerable about this. That's why I have to calm down. You know, trying to get this skin to glow still. Can't let anger eat me up. But yeah, but then last thing about the interview. She had the nerve to tell Gayle King enough. Who are you? Gayle King has the best composure ever. Ever. Like even Oprah, I believe, would have snapped just a tad bit. Mm-hmm. Just a tad bit. Because Oprah done snapped on some people before.
No, she was like, bitch, I will slap you.
Like, she done been through R. Kelly throwing a temper tantrum.
Right.
And had this little girl in her face tell her enough. Like, what do you mean? Right. Enough. No, you are wrong, and you're not generally admitting it. You don't seem sincerely apologetic about it. What's your problem?
Because you're not sorry. You meant it, and you mad because it blew. The thing is, you didn't know whose son that was.
She knew that day. That's why she got pushed and pulled.
Right. You done messed up. You had no idea he was a Grammy award-winning artist who had a platform where it was going to reach the masses. You got the right one.
You had the right one. And she deserved every bit of scrutiny she is getting. She deserves
all of it.
But yes. But is there anything else going on in the world, Tiff?
Not that we're talking about at this moment.
Well, then, it's a great time to get into America's bullshit about what happened at the Capitol.
Right.
That is today's topic, folks. Like, so all three of us are black. So you already know our first thought was, if they were black.
Oh, what? Armageddon.
Because I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, so where that same energy when the looting starts, the shooting starts? No, niggas tore down a Target and people died, lost eyes, lost arms, lost legs. People, the capital of the United States got broken into easily, and only one woman died.
They didn't break in; they were let in.
Let's Trump sent them over. Like that was.
Let's use the correct terminology. They were allowed in and fucked up some shit.
Hey, and the funny shit is, Trump was doing his speech and shit like, hey, we go march to the Capitol. I'll meet y'all over there. And then he went down to the crib and was watching this shit on TV.
It was just like, it's frustrating to see because it's just, number one, you can clearly see on camera security for the Capitol just letting them in. Mm-hmm. They are opening the gates like it's this whole grand opening for 5 years T-ball sessions for the year.
It was like opening Walmart on Black Friday.
Right.
Right. And I was like, how? Mm-hmm. How does this come about? Like, they say, oh yeah, we're here to storm the Capitol. Can you let us in? Sure. Why not? Because it's not my job to protect it.
And then they tried to use the excuse we were outnumbered. How many people was marching on Washington for the Black Lives Matter?
Also, with that, didn't Trump sent the National Guard or whoever in for that? But then this time it's like, no, we're not going. No, he just was going to tweet like, hey, y'all boys relax, man. It's bad what's going on out there.
Right.
Like, it's just...
The National Guard didn't come until after the fact. The damage is done now. And then the audacity of these mofos to put the stuff that they stole on eBay.
I didn't even know they did that.
Oh, you ain't see the statues and the podiums that they stole were selling to the highest bidder on eBay. Yes.
Okay, well.
It's just... And they taking pictures, posting, and I was like, you got the security taking selfies with these people.
Right.
I was like, okay, so now y'all are telling me that the government, a government agent Because that's what you are once you work for the government. You are a government agent in any shape, form, or fashion. Doesn't matter if you behind a desk or you on the field. You're a government agent. Right. You a Proud Boy and now you letting people in. Like, how do you go against your country like that? It's too
like don't get me wrong. I feel what you're saying, but it's like it's two Americas, because there's an allegiance of people that, like, Trump is almost like a fucking cult leader. Like, it's an allegiance of people that will follow him regardless, and like
him and Hitler.
Right, like they legit believe what he's saying is like the right shit, and they got to do whatever it fucking takes.
It's just so damn crazy. Like, they literally sitting and laying down at Twitter's headquarters praying he gets his account back. It blows my mind. It's just, how many times can a man on national television contradict himself about his own presidency, what he actually believes, and you still believe him? It's just like, nothing he has ever said or done has made you any better of a person, hasn't made this country any better of a person. The wall wasn't built. TikTok wasn't taken down. Mexicans are still coming through that border and building your homes. Relax. Okay? Like, it does not matter. And also, what the fuck happened to them kids in ICE? Did we ever figure that out? That's another mystery. Are they in Area 51? Sorry for my ADHD, but I still need to know. Nobody ever reported on it again.
But my question is, did y'all see the part 2 that's supposed to be happening on January 17th at noon?
Come again?
Oh no, I didn't know about that.
There was a tweet that was circulating because I was doing my research. There was a tweet from some of the so-called Proud Boys that were tweeting that round 2 of Take Over the Capitol is the 17th at noon.
So let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Trump already tweeted, "See y'all on January 6th, 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
2021, sorry. Now, there's a whole Facebook group. There are Twitter conversations, Reddit threads. Mm-hmm. You mean to tell me the FBI, the CIA, these motherfuckers that be capturing criminals left and right over cyberspace because of the shit they leave? We have a whole cult opening and group that wants to come and take over the Capitol, and none of y'all said nothing. Over thousands of people
arresting guys for posting pictures with money that they couldn't prove where they got it from.
But it's like there was, look, granted Biden won and all of that shit, there were still 70+ million people that voted for Trump. So you got to keep that shit in mind at all times, because it's like
I get that.
Of course, because you still have a legion of people fucking everywhere that are willing to aid and abet and assist and all of this other shit.
Right. So the gotcha is there all these people that are aiding and abetting. It's like a bad episode of Scandal. Like, what's it called? B21 or whatever. That shit is fucking real because somebody is calling the shots on the other side of this. Because those people that got in and stormed had to have help from another side for people, for the FBI not to shut it the fuck down. Like, what are you saying? That man, I can't believe it got as far as it did. And it's just like, now you have all these white folks saying, say her name, the woman that was shot.
Really?
First of all, that man told her to back the hell up.
Mm-hmm.
Do as he says.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well then, guess what happens? Consequences come with that. If you're willing to live for the shit, you're willing to die for the shit. And that happened. But now here's my problem. I don't hear and didn't hear any of them saying Breonna Taylor name about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
George Floyd. I ain't hear none of them say nothing about that. These people that didn't storm a federal building, these people that had misunderstanding, fraudulent arrest warrants happen to them, 9 minutes on somebody's neck, going into somebody's house illegally. But now you didn't say her name.
But you didn't see the meme where they said the Capitol experienced their first no-knock warrant?
Say what?
The Capitol experienced their first no-knock warrant, which is what they did to Breonna Taylor, a no-knock warrant. Right.
It is tiresome at this point. It's not disappointing. It's not shocking, but it's just like Joe Biden clearly stated, and I was so happy he did. I don't know if it was Kamala that had made him say it, which I hope it isn't, because I'm hoping he's doing better and is going to be a better president. But when he had said, if this was people of color to do this, it would have been a total different story. He's damn right. And it like, this don't boil nobody else's blood to see these people get away with the shit. When Anderson Cooper had said, hey, they going to the Olive Garden after this?
Like, for me, like, on one hand, like, yeah, it's fucked up, but I'm not surprised. I guess I'm maybe pessimistic or some shit. Like I didn't expect, like, nothing serious that would have happened to us. Obviously, ain't gonna happen to them or didn't. But I think it's good from the perspective that sometimes you do need shit like this to put it in the open, because now, like we said earlier, like, there are some white people that generally are ignorant, and not in like a bad sense, but like ignorant to the shit that black people feel or the shit that we go through. So I feel like shit like this is like eye-opening for them in the sense like, oh shit, there are like some of us that are out here wilding, or there are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think this made a lot of them even realize like how dangerous somebody like Trump is, or how, you know what I'm saying, how shit like that is.
Right. One of those people, Lindsey Graham, now all of a sudden you have a lot to say, right? So you're trapped, you can't go anywhere, and now all of a sudden it's, well, where was this? This is this is that. But he didn't say a word about Black Lives Matter. He didn't say a word about Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, any of these people that have ever died. And now that you're getting attacked by your own people, now it's a problem. And so I just want them to understand, like, this is how people feel in the hood when you got cops that come around and harass and attack their homes just because they're in the hood. You know, like, what's their problem? You know, now you know how it feels to be trapped like an animal. You know, how to feel like this could be my last day today, all because somebody had a radical idea that I'm not worthy to be here.
Because somebody lost and take it. Take your L and go your ass home.
But so what do you all, because we know the facts. We understand what happened, you know, and granted, it was National Black People Minding Their Goddamn Business Day, because that's exactly what the fuck we did. All like Twitter is better than TV, bro. Twitter is better than TV. I was like, oh. But what do you all think should happen after this point? Because there's no way, and I mean black or white, there's no way anybody can say there cannot be a change after today. Period. Like, it's unacceptable, despicable, and disgusting. What do you all think should really happen from this point on?
I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to who's in Congress and who's in Congress. So if the House and the Senate don't change, ain't nothing gonna change. Because we can march, protest, stand in, stand off as much as we want to. We don't make the rules. We just have to vote the people in to make the rules in which we have to follow. So if the rules and the regulations don't change and the laws don't change, nothing's going to change.
True.
I do understand Georgia is now blue, but that's one state. We still don't control the House and the Senate. So at the end of the day, until we get the right lawmakers in place, nothing's going to change. These people are going to get slaps on the wrist and they're going to go on about their days.
Okay, so Will, your opinion?
Repeat the question again.
What do you think should happen post these events? Like, what should happen after this?
Okay, like, you mean like to those people that participated, or just like to make the country better going forward, or things better for Black people?
To make the country better, because I mean, I personally want all of them in jail for the rest of their lives, because that's ridiculous. But what do you think we should do as a country to better ourselves from this point on?
I mean, overview, I think empathy is like a big thing. A lot of people, like in politics, and it occurs on both sides, not necessarily just one side, but I think on both sides, like politicians, a lot of the politicians in power are more focused on being right or their own agendas versus like actually trying to work together for the good of the, you know what I'm saying? The good of the average person. Like example, like with the whole stimulus and shit, like it took them like 9 months to pass the second bill. Meanwhile, there's people that like can't feed their families, can't take care of their kids, shit like that. But then boom, as soon as they decide to, boom, the money's there. A lot of people, like I got mine within probably 3-4 days of them making the decision. Some people got there sooner.
I woke up
a few days later.
Mine was in my account. When I woke up on the 1st, it was in my account.
So, right.
So, I mean, I think that's a big part
of it. The man that's the name of the podcast still ain't got his yet.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do.
Like, I don't understand my life. I don't get it. Like, thank God I'm a hustler, because if I was one of them people that had to sit around and wait for anybody to do anything for me, y'all, I'd be dead by now. There ain't no way. I'll be back in Hartson, South Carolina, under Brenda's roof, sexless, and I would never know what a balcony is, because this is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
But going off,
I have not been stimulated. I want my stimmy, okay? Like, damn.
But
let me blow it on Jordans if I want to. Sheesh.
Going off the other thing you said, though, I think another, like, probably the most important thing, regardless of what happened last week happening or not, just in the Black community, obviously, and I know we say this all the time, it's damn near cliche now, but just more like financial literacy, more financial freedom, because at the end of the day, the politicians, the companies, I mean, some of them do mean well, yeah, but at the end of the day, most of them are going to go wherever the money goes. So it's what we can do. Like, I'm the type of person, and I did vote for the first time this year. I do think voting is important. But at the end of the day, like you just said, Eric, we can't sit around and wait for anybody to just, out of the kindness of their heart, oh, we've been oppressing y'all for hundreds of years, we're going to be nice today. Like, at the end of the day, it's on us to make sure we look out for us. So I feel like just, you know, trying to build better habits than a lot of our parents or grandparents had as far as money. And I'm not saying everybody needs to go out and try to be a millionaire and no crazy shit like that, but like, just, you know, doing better, keeping money within our community, you know, supporting each other, build, you know, getting things that we can hand down to future generations. That way we're not as dependent, you know, in times like this. And I'm not like trying to go on a tangent or like put nobody down who's in a bad situation now, but Black people typically when bad shit happens in America, especially financially, Black people are affected the worst. And like the shit with this, and again, not to go on a tangent, but like this shit with this pandemic, whether you feel like it was a pandemic or what the fuck ever or not, like a lot of the jobs that Black people, not necessarily Black people, but those lower kind of jobs, and I hate to say that Black people have a lot of lower jobs, but y'all feel where I'm going. Like a lot of jobs we're gonna see are getting eliminated and aren't coming back. And then going in the future, a lot of those jobs that, you know, we would have to get typically aren't going to be there. So it's going to be even harder. Like you see the rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer. So it's like, it's going to be harder for the average person to make a living in the future than it is now. So just doing more in our communities to uplift ourselves and not have to depend on, you know, the government or politicians. You know, that should just be a bonus, I feel like. But anyway.
Woo! Tiff. For the first time ever, and I mean ever, we've had 32 episodes, and Will close this out.
Right. I mean,
who knew?
I ain't got
who.
Look, pass me the ball every now and then. You know,
I pass the assist on that one.
Okay, double, like said it all, but you are so correct. Because you remember that episode we had on the black market? Yeah. We was talking to Camille and Conrad about it. Mm-hmm. Like at this point, if 2020 hasn't showed us anything, it has definitely shown us that we should support and rely on one another. And that's simply by passing on a lot of knowledge. If you have a way to make money in any shape, form, or fashion, you need to talk to the black person to your left, the black person to your right, and tell them how to get it to. Because it's just, it's just everything is crumbling around us, left and right. And I'm talking financially, mentally, physically, COVID. Look at this shit. It's just like the world is on fire. And if the one thing that we can do as black people, we are going to always find a way to make it. Mm-hmm. And now is the time to even take that to a whole nother level. So that was a damn good answer, right, sir. Appreciate it. There ain't nothing else for me to say. Like, that is it. That is the definite answer for black folks around any and everything that's going on right now. So, for sure. Yes, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can conclude this episode of the podcast because America's bullshit is ridiculous. Right. But the one thing that it cannot do is get the best of us. Because we know as black folks that it would have been totally different if it was us. Mm-hmm. So therefore, since we know that it's different, we got to do things differently.
Yep.
Okay.
Like blank period.
But before we get out of here, of course, make sure you follow us on the Kelley Show Pod. That's Kelley Show Pod, KELLEYSHOWPOD. Tiff, where can they find you?
It is Tiff's Braids on all social media platforms. That's TYPHS Braids. And just hit your girl up. Braids, mentoring. I'm also a certified youth basketball coach, so I'm getting back into that now that we can go outside a little bit. But yeah, you already know where to find.
They playing basketball.
Good resist.
Basketball. Yeah. Eric, but no, for real, you see the growth. You see the growth.
Yes.
When we gonna twist it?
I got you. ASAP.
Okay. Because I'm gonna need that. This
ASAP. 2 months from now, you know, Tiff be extra booked.
First of all, don't do me.
What you mean? Every time she texts us, can't do it that day, y'all. I'll be in Atlanta. Nope, sorry. Be in Miami. Oops, my bad. Los Angeles is calling.
I didn't even see your text. I was on the plane. The Wi-Fi was fucking up. I had to go to Dubai real quick to braid the emperor's hair.
I hate y'all. I just know I hate y'all. But I'm always available, though, wherever I am. I make sure I always have good Wi-Fi.
You do. I'll give you that. I will give you that. But my boy, Will, where can they find you, my guy?
You already know She Will for Will everywhere. Insta, Snap, TikTok. Just got on Clubhouse. I don't think I'll be there long, but I'm checking that shit out. Twitter, all of that. She will for will.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that in the next episode.
Because Clubhouse is such a lot, bro.
The capping on Clubhouse.
But like it's just like, okay, actually, no. Okay, I know we're closing out. Give me 5 minutes, because most of these people that are in these groups giving the advice, I'm like, I know you. Like, no, this is not your actual life. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you giving advice to all these people around here doing what?
But the advice didn't work for you. At least be a success story if you're gonna share. Like, I want to know what worked.
Like, and I mean like a true success story. Like,
right.
I need for you to be known in some shape, form, or fashion. I'm not talking about, oh yeah, I can go down to Price's Chicken, bump it and be like, oh yeah, that's ... Nah, like, you know, you making moves in multiple cities. You're a household name to a certain degree. Like,
right.
You know, you got a national commercial, something like anything, but no.
Okay, and this is my other thing. And I don't know if it's the algorithms or whatever, because I even did my favorites. Why is it I only have black rooms?
I thought the same thing. I only got black people.
I don't have any white people on my, like, when I explore different rooms, it's always black people.
Maybe white people aren't on it. I don't know.
Or did they create this app to listen to our shit?
And you can follow me at The Kelley Show. That's TheKelleyShow. Next episode, we will talk about conspiracy theories.
Facts.
Okay? Super Negro theories.
Right.
But yes, indeed, we thank you all for listening. We appreciate it. Again, that's my girl Tiff, our new addition to the show. Of course, Dub IW, you know him as She Will for Will. I go by the name of Eric Hill II, and we are the Kelley Show Podcast. We love you. We enjoyed you. Hope you learned something. Peace.